interesting few weeks here so far for West Virginia and things that have happened that are interesting. Since my last video on the inauguration of the governor, I found a few gems, I'll call them, in terms of entertaining or interesting or bizarre or relevant events that have happened in our mountain state. So I'll just kick us off with one that I just find just all around unique, I'll say.
For the last 23 years, hundreds of people enjoyed the cool weather and warm food of Chili Night, and today was no different.
Yeah, seems like a normal evening news telecast. Perfectly typical, right? No, I know going into this that this video isn't just, you know, just average. I'm looking right at it. It has over 2 million views right now on YouTube.
Watch caught up with some local taste testers. We also spoke to our very own Courtney Rosemont and Brad Sugden, who were given the fun job of judging.
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
I love this guy. I love this guy so much. I mean, he's got the quintessential West Virginian accent. My accent has diluted a little bit, so I'm ashamed. But he's true. He's what my sister would call pure. And on top of this, there are a lot of, I mean, people have just went away with this. There's musical remixes of this all over the place. Let's play a few.
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
I ate the whole thing.
Ate the whole thing. All of it. Except one.
Yeah.
One wasn't very good.
It's cold out. You need a lot of energy. Yeah, it tastes like charcoal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's cold out. Yeah, we ate everything. It was really good. Oh yeah, we ate it all. You have to. You know, it's cold out there, and you know, it tastes like a sewer drain. It tastes like ash from a fireplace. It tastes like old hair that I pulled out of a shower, and then wrapped it up inside of a blue cheese sandwich and stuffed it into. All right, switching topics. Just thought I'd put in something a little different. I'm covering all ranges here, trying to cover all my ranges here, and just add a little sprinkle of this and that everywhere throughout the video. So this is something called Health Innovation Hub, and they're a cool organization. Just to give you guys a little, you know, your weekly spark of hope.
Welcome to Williamson, West Virginia.
This is a organization, I mean, I can already tell from, you know, the cinematic work and the panning of the camera that it's a non-profit wanting to do good. So, I mean, we already got that much in.
We're linking local foods, sustainable economic development, entrepreneurship, and health to address the economic transition happening here in Central Appalachia.
Yeah, they seem cool. They seem cool. Here's something that is strikingly similar to my intro, actually, for my video. I mean, all the power to them. I'm glad. Let's get the word out there, man. That's our mission. That's our goal. Break those stereotypes, son.
People may judge us, but we are not defined by words.
We are defined by our actions. We have goals, and that's why most West Virginia high school students don't use drugs and don't drink in a typical month.
So it's pretty much just a whole campaign trying to address publicly some of the issues that have popped up in our state, more specifically around drug abuse. And all the videos are really good, including this next one. But this next one is just it's I love it. I think it's my favorite. It's just two dudes just chilling.
What? This is powerful. What? Yeah, I've never seen you play.
I mean, they're just, that's what I do all the time. And getting into the last part of this, there was an interesting video that came up not too long ago where a man that I respect named Van Jones, he's a very sustainable man, very well educated, he went down and paid a visit to the same town where you saw that other video from, Williamson, West Virginia. It's actually my birthplace. And it's almost like you know, like you see in those sci-fi movies where someone's going to go visit another planet or something. That's almost how they address this. It's really interesting. Just watch some of it for yourself. Ease up on the drama, little guys. We're still, you know, we're a state in America. It's not, I know we're bad off, but I mean, come on.
Well, here we are. We are in the heart of coal country, also the heart of the collapse of coal. President Trump made a lot of promises to the coal miners. He said he's going to give them a big bright tomorrow. We're here in Mingo County, West Virginia, to see what does that mean to the folks who live here. Bill Copley has been laid off since 2015. He's sort of a coal mining celebrity for this exchange with Hillary Clinton during the campaign.
I just want to know how you can say you're going to put a lot of coal miners out of jobs and then come in here and tell us how you're going to be our friend.
Yeah, fun fact, I personally know Bill Copley. So, he's a cool dude.
My first question is simply this. What does Trump have to do to deliver, to satisfy folks?
My whole reasoning for voting for Trump was not because of policies, but the presence of Trump. You know, his unconventional nature will cause a political shakeup somewhat.
I've had two separate folks tell me there have been strangers around these parts last couple nights. Can't tell what they look like, because they're staying in the shadows, covert-like.
Got a political gene pool that it's entirely inbred. What I mean by that is you have these career politicians, the same individuals that's populated Capitol Hill for so long, they're so disconnected from...
Nobody's been hurt, mind you, and that's the giveaway.
I see.
It's called probing. It's a military procedure. You send out a reconnaissance group, very small, check things out.
Trump being such an outsider will make people start to think and realize, hopefully, like, oh, wait, we could possibly lose our jobs if we don't become more representative.
Not to engage, but to evaluate the situation, evaluate the level of danger, make sure things are all clear.
Clear for what?
For the rest of them.
Now, some people say that the reason coal has been having so many problems is because Obama came in, he overregulated. But looking at the numbers, coal's been declining really since the 90s. Do you feel like that?
Yeah, that's kind of an obvious edit out from whatever other date he put in there, but okay, what do I know? I've only been making YouTube videos since the 90s.
You know, you got famous because of the challenge you laid out to Hillary Clinton. If Hillary Clinton had a different position on coal mining, would you have voted for her?
No, sir.
Why not?
On the very fact alone of pro-life.
So many pundits have said if she hadn't offended those coal miners, they would have voted for her. They don't know your heart. They didn't know that there was something underneath that you also were concerned about.
Everyone always thinks that we're one topic people, you know. Right. Yeah, and we're not.
I mean, it's the God's honest truth. A lot of people think we're just, all about one subject, one economy, one facet. When you think of West Virginia, you think of one thing, and that's coal. And it's not unfair to generalize in that sense if you're not, well educated about us. But there's a lot more to us than that.
Tell the president speak for them to this president.
Mr. President, you're the most unconventional candidate that has ever took this office. A lot of things that happen, a lot of mechanisms in place that put you in there. In your own words, if you do not deliver, you're fired.
What else do they want to see from this president?
Well, first of all, what I was just so struck by was the complexity of the political analysis. I think these guys they're coal miners. Right. They're just easily tricked by the Republicans. I mean, they were incredibly sophisticated in saying, listen, I don't know if he's going to be able to do this, but he might send a shockwave through the political establishment, might make them listen to us more. I think the Democrats and the Republicans should be ashamed of what's happening right now in coal country. These people have risked their lives and their lungs and their limbs to keep the lights on for the rest of us. And now they can't eat, they're too sick and old to work, and they can't see a doctor, and nobody's coming to their aid.
Okay, wow. Well, I'm glad it only took the most controversial presidency in the world to bring some attention to, the quality of humanity in coal miners, or the people of West Virginia, for that fact. But yeah, I'll take it. I'm glad finally some light is being shed on us as, human beings. I mean, I'm losing my sunset now, so I'm losing my dramatic moment here, but I'm still I'm gonna cash in on this last few seconds and say that Alright guys, that's all I got for you this week. I have more coming to you soon. Take care, stay wild and wonderful.